Welcome to the DC Everest Soccer Complex on what's going to be a nice night for high school soccer. Hi, everybody. I'm Chris Conley. We're just a few minutes away from opening whistle between the DC Everest Evergreens playing their home opener tonight against the Bayport Pirates. Bayport has 2 games under their belt, and they've won both of them. The Evergreens have played 1 match against Oshkosh West. They were 3-0 losers before the Labor Day holiday. Coach Josh Roloff was chatting with him before the game, and he says they're going to get everything all cleaned up. Teams are coming out onto the pitch right now. The soccer complex is in excellent condition. After years of battling that strange yellow weed that had been spreading around here, we finally got that gone. Field is a perfect green, and of course it's at the beginning of the season, so it's seeing limited action. To introduce you to the keepers for these teams, David Doherty's a junior. He'll start between the pipes for the Bayport Pirates. Asen Witter, Jr., he's the bigger of the 2 goalkeepers. He starts over Garrick Willard in the home opener tonight. Take you out to the field and introduce you to the Bayport starters. There's David Doherty, the goalkeeper. Nathan Dene, Woodlands Frederick. James Antman. Bo Wendricks. Dan Schaller is one of the captains for Bayport. He wears number 10 tonight. Nick Wood. Eric Schmidt, number 14, is the other captain for the Pirates. There's Michael Schreiner. And David Matuszewski, he's a junior defenseman. Bayport wears their white kits with the blue numerals. Evergreens are in the home black with white numbers and trim. There's Asen Witter, the goalkeeper, being introduced here. Evan Schrader. Garrett Close. Chase Brewski, new starter. Brian Lorge, captain for the Evergreens. Jacob Gissel's the other captain, wearing the bright green armbands. Brecken Thomas. Dean Isham. Sam Caston. There's Jaden Kufal. And Nick Yang completes the starting lineup for the Evergreens, looking for their first win of the season, but it's early. It's a busy week. Everest Soccer will be in action again on Thursday night. They'll take on Wausau West, and then they have a match on Saturday as well. The crowd here at the soccer complex comes to its feet for the national anthem. Wind is dead calm. This is a nice night for high school soccer. 73 degrees. The humidity's been under control today. For the Everest boys, first day of class. Got to balance the academics and the athletics from here through the rest of the season. We'll be back with the opening whistle when we come right back on Zaleski Sports.
Find auto repairs, brakes, tires, and oil changes all in one place at Auto Select in Weston. At Auto Select, you can expect dependable automotive repair from the experts you can trust will exceed your expectations. Auto repair has never been so comfortable with a spacious, clean waiting room with refreshments along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. And ask about their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. For your next auto repair or maintenance, bring your vehicle to Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
Pre-match coverage on Zaleski Sports is brought to you by Auto Select, Schofield Avenue in Weston, providing dependable vehicle repair, service, and tires for 22 years. With a 3-year nationwide warranty and free roadside assistance at Auto Select, you're good to go. Auto Select, Schofield Avenue in Weston, and Highway 10 East and Church Street in Stevens Point. I'm Chris Conley, and on a completely personal note, this may be the strangest sports broadcast that I've ever done. Straight from the dentist's office to the soccer pitch. Let's see how I'm doing when the Novocaine wears off, which should be, around the time the floodlights are taking effect, around the time the second half begins. If I begin bleeding from the mouth, the broadcast will not stop. Want to thank all of our sponsors for this Zaleski Sports coverage. We'll bring you picture-in-picture coverage so you won't miss a thing of tonight's match. Bayport and the Evergreens. This will be a good test for Everest in their home opener today. Both keepers are ready, whistle sounds, and play is underway. Chatting with Athletic Director Mike Matthews, this field will host the girls' sectional finals in the spring. And it's good to see the pitch in perfect shape. Hopefully the Everest girls this spring, their season is still a couple of months away, but hopefully their season will be a big success. Everest girls soccer has been one of the elite teams in the state, and the boys have had success too. I think one of the things the Evergreens would like to clean up from their opening match, and again, this was before the Labor Day weekend, so they've had some time not only to work on it, but to think on this, more accurate passing. And the Evergreens got to string the passes together to advance the ball down. That's Johnny on the spot right in the center. Brian Lorge plays it back, and there's a pass that's not so good, taken back by Bayport. Bayport player overran it. Leaves it for Chase Bruschi. Chip towards the box and now sent towards the sideline. This will be a throw-in for Bayport here in the opening minute of play. If you're not familiar with high school soccer, 2 40-minute halves, so 80 minutes of football ahead of us tonight. Sunset is at 7:38, so we will play the entire second half underneath the floodlights tonight. Shot on goal there, it didn't get through. Deflected by the Everest defender. Saved the goalkeeper what would have been a chance from within the big box. Woolens Frederick overran that throw-in. Frederick plays that. Don't like him grabbing with his hands there. No whistle. Play on through that. Delayed whistle saying the ball went over the touchline before it crossed the midfield stripe. You throw in for the Evergreens. Evergreens have a fairly good student section tonight, too, across the way. Just to the left of the midfield stripe. And, of course, parents and soccer fans are here as well. Nick Yang kind of lowered his shoulder. No whistle there. Wound up taking the ball away, so that's a good challenge. Evergreen's going to get their first chance. Here's a shot that's partially blocked. It goes off the defender and in. The Evergreens, 3 minutes into tonight's match, will play from in front tonight. It's Jacob Gissel's goal, even though it went off one of the defenders who was trying to act as a last line of defense for Bayport.
Everest goal. Coming in the third minute. The assist by Lord to number 10, Jacob Gissel.
Brian Lorge gets an assist. And after being shut out in their opener, it's good, I think, for the Evergreens that the first goal comes early. Up 1-0. See how Bayport responds to that. Bayport last year was a little over 500. Bayport's from a suburb of Green Bay, High Cross. Bayport, is near the Howard area, I believe. Bayport's got a good athletic department, too. Good basketball, great football program. Bayport plays good boys baseball, too. For schools over in the Fox Valley / Green Bay area, Bayport is one of the better all-around athletic departments. When you're beating the Pirates, you know you're beating a good team. Goalie comes off his line, lays out, and denies that ball away from the Evergreens' Jaden Koffel. Possession time's been about even so far. On goal into traffic, goalie goes up, collided with one of his own defenders, and still cleared out. Goalmouth collision for Asen Witter. Again, Witter's got so much height, and obviously he's the only one who can use his hands, so you'd like him to gobble up everything that he can in that spot. Just want to avoid the collision there that knocked him off his feet for a moment. Throw in for Bayport back near their defensive third. Evergreens take the ball back. Trying to go across the pitch, that was the right idea. Koffel had some room over there. Just needed a stronger ball to get over to him. Will Bayport get a look? No, that's a good defensive challenge. Coming up from behind and denying Woolens Friedrich. Friedrich looking around like he thought he was fouled in the box. No whistle. Bayport was hoping for a corner kick there if no foul. Gets neither. Bayport's defenders are back, but the Evergreens will have a chance from the wing. Can they create anything on what's become a crowded third of the field? Tonight's soccer coverage is brought to you by Visit Marshfield. Be a part of a Marshfield tradition, Maple Fall Fest. It's the 32nd annual Maple Fall Fest on Saturday and Sunday, September 14th and 15th at Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Learn more at visitmarshfield.com or follow Visit Marshfield on Facebook. We're also brought to you by Wiggly Field and Dome. If I begin slurring my words after my dental visit, no, I did not have a meal at Wiggly Field and Dome. On my oath, they're on Schofield Avenue in Weston, the perfect place for great food, cold drinks for the whole family, or to celebrate after a big win. Sign up for volleyball leagues or stop by for lunch and dinner. Wiggly Field and Dome, Wiggly Field in Weston. Evergreens on a Jacob Gissel goal at the 3-minute mark. Enjoy a 1-0 lead right now. I think while Bayport has won their first 2 matches, the Evergreens may be a step up in competition for them. It's too long along the far line and out of play, but Bayport's going to get a corner kick out of this. Woolens Friedrich, the junior, who seems to be the most active of the Bayport players early, is going to take this corner from the far side. See how the Pirates play this. Line drive towards the box. Goalie is up, and a save for Asen Witter. While Bayport possesses at midfield, let's take a break for our first commercial set here. 1-0 Everest. We're at the 8-minute mark of the first half. This is soccer from Zaleski Sports.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
Hi, I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Here's a run for Friedrich, who was unselfish, looking to get the ball back on the far side. Shot deflected by one of the Everest defenders. Chase Brewski got his body between that and the goal. It's a good defensive play. You know what? Since the Evergreens have gone up 1-0, Bayport has possessed the ball more, trying to generate that equalizer. You just get the feeling right now that it's more likely that Bayport will even things than that the Evergreens will go up 2-0. But who knows? One-timers could also play the difference in a game where the teams may be evenly matched. Trying to get that ahead to Woolens Friedrich, and the Evergreens disrupted the pass. Evergreens playing it small. Jacob Giesel's the goal scorer. To the center now in Lorge. Lorge, long ball ahead. Can the Evergreens run it down? Keeper is out, made contact with his own player and with the Everest player, and still came away with the ball. We say this a lot in soccer, that one of the instincts that a goalkeeper needs to develop is when to come off the line and challenge for that ball. Because if you guess wrong, if you don't get to the ball, you've got an open net behind you. Evergreens take this away. Jaden Koffel tries to push forward, got the ball too far out in front of him, gives it back to Bayport. Tonight's soccer coverage is brought to you by Fleet Farm, here to help you gear up for the hunting season. Shop their huge selection of scouting and concealment must-haves, safety essentials, blaze orange gear. Shop the entire selection of hunting gear from all the top brands at Fleet Farm. This Everest soccer team plays their first conference match 2 nights from now, so we're 48 hours away from a test against Walsall West. Kind of held up on that pass and it allowed the Everest defender to close in on the ball. Evergreens will make their first substitution. Beg your pardon, it's Bayport with the first sub. Lucas Alsabinak. Ted Kitchell is in for Wausau. I was talking with Ted's mom before the game, former athletic director Leanne Kitchell, and I can't believe that Ted's a senior now. I think it's because as a much younger kid, we saw him around so many athletic events. Long ball ahead, and the Evergreens have it outside the box. Shot on goal, save. Dean Isham put that on. No problem for David Doherty. On the wing, Woolens Frederick again. Frederick challenged. Boy, that was a clean challenge. That's a nice defensive play. Got all ball while sliding to take that away. Garrett Close. Long ball ahead. See if Nick Yang can compete anything here with the two defenders on him. Evergreen still possess. A little bit more room here for Sam Caston. Now off to the wing. Garrett Close. Close kind of misstruck that. It rolled. He kind of topped on that ball and rolled it towards the far post. We're brought to you by Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step with Next Step Prosthetics. Contact them today. You know what? The Evergreens, over the last 4 or 5 minutes of match play, have possessed the ball more, and they're generating more opportunities with a 1-0 lead. Bayport to the center, trying to get on the march. Nicholas Wood with a long ball ahead. Too long. Asen Witter gathers it in for the Evergreens. Long ball ahead. See if Nick Yang can run this down. Instead, the defender plays it back. Goalie parks it out of play. Throw in for the Evergreens on the edge of the attacking third. Turned over to Bayport. Ball is too long, so Bayport in some parts when they possess the ball seem to be a little out of sync, having trouble stringing their passes together. Goal came just 3 minutes into our match. Evergreens turn and try and move this forward. Jayden Koffel. Koffel tries to center. Shot wide. Put it on the foot of Nick Yang, but Yang, I think, would have liked to have been able to gather that ball in before striking it. Goalie's kick goes past everyone, just down to the other end of the pitch. To the center, but the Evergreens defense is back. Ball's going to scoot out of bounds. Well, not quite. Evergreens keep it in. James Amptman from the wing. Wow, no whistle there, and I don't think that Lord's got a lot of ball there. Chip towards the box and out. I think the Evergreens are lucky there was no whistle there. Wow, tried to get that to Woolens Friedrich, went right through him. Friedrich with a tough angle. Tries to move in from close range, chipped away. Evergreen's got two players around Bayport's best ball handler. Lifted towards the box from long range, no problem. Asen Witter gathers it in. Bayport plays it back to their keeper. Bayport plays this back. You know what? The Everest defense has been solid. Played off to the wing. Woolens Friedrich will try and create again. Tried to leave that for his teammates. He's unselfish there, but that just wasn't a very good pass. Bayport still has it. Back to Carter Schmoll. Contact there with Sam Caston. No whistle. Our referee's letting them play. As long as it's consistent both ways, and it has been so far. Again, Bayport, because they're chasing a goal, may have more complaints. A couple of subs in for the Evergreens. Owen Marquardt comes on. So does Jack Crow. While the subs enter the game, why don't we step out? We're in the 18th minute. Evergreens 1, Bayport nothing on Zaleski Sports.
Selling your car to Doll Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Doll Auto. Simple.
I'm Jamie Schley. As your American Family Insurance agent, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing is wrong. Give me a call or stop by our new office location, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
I thought during our commercial break that Chase Brewski of the Evergreens was riding that Bayport player, no whistle. So again, that sticks with the theme of letting them play tonight. And also during the substitutions just before our commercial break, Woolens Friedrich, the forward and midfielder for Bayport, is out right now. Probably just a brief break. He'll probably come in during the next rotation. And we reach the midway point of the first half tonight. Evergreens looking to attack. Owen Marquardt, new set of legs, came to the ball. Couldn't possess it, though. Chipped off to the side, but an Everest defender is there. Chase Brewski. Brewski's not able to clear it. Bayport fights and possesses again. From further back now. Towards the center pitch, coming up, Dean Isham came up, took the ball away. And Dean with another nice defensive play now chips the ball forward. Needed a more accurate pass there. So Dean, a couple of good things and no finish. Sent into the crowd. Nice play by one of the parents over there. Evergreen's got a throw in from near the midfield line. Bayport to the center. Everest player overran. Landon True. True was up with the varsity last season, so he's a known quantity on the pitch. Ball out to the wing. Some room there for Owen Marquardt, but too long. Goalkeeper comes off his line and gathers that in. It's before Lucas could get to it. Beg your pardon, before Owen could get to it. Evergreen's player taken down from behind. No whistle, just out of play, just a regular throw-in. Nope, that's delayed, called a foul. The Evergreens will get a restart here. Evergreen's going to lift this towards the box from this spot on the field, I think. Edge of the big box. Evergreen still possessed despite the challenge. Evan Schroeder kept the ball. It's now on the wing. Evergreen splitting defenders. Tight defense there. It's going to be a throw-in for the Evergreens. Little more room in the center. Landon True. True plays it off to the side. Tough angle. Got a man in front. Save on the near post. Jack Crow was close to it. Evergreens can't hold this along the side. Some of the Everest fans not too happy with the hand play there. Jacob Giesel, who is the goal scorer, is back on for the Evergreens. Nope, not yet. The Everest subs are being told to stay out. As that ball went out off the Evergreens. Referees looking around. Bayport can sub here. Apparently the Evergreens cannot. Right, a foul was called there, so the subs cannot come back in yet. Bayport wants to get Woolens Friedrich back on the field, and for now at least they can't. From the corner, can the Evergreens create? Tangled up in the box, cleared out by Bayport. Evergreens try and center this. Shot there, too tall. Now the subs will come in. Friedrich's 1 of 4 coming on for Bayport. Jacob Giesel comes back on for the Evergreens. Got about 15 minutes to play in our first half of soccer. Evergreens, at least for now, trying to make a 1-goal lead stand up. We're brought to you by Foundation Finance. Start a job making the money you need with flexible scheduling, a close-knit, fun-loving group, and full-time benefits from day one. Learn more at FoundationFinance.com. FoundationFinance.com. Tried to get that ball ahead to Owen Marquardt, but the Evergreens still possess a little further back. Now to the center. Sam Caston. Caston's got a lot of defenders around him. Caston still got a chance at that and wide of the near post. Caston had 1-2-3 Bayport Pirates around him. So that took some doing just to get a look at the net there and wide of the post. Not hard struck, though. Goal kick for Bayport. I'll tell you this, because neither team seems particularly better, not head and shoulders better than the other. If the Evergreens go up 2-0, especially before halftime, that would be huge. I'm not sure that there's that much of a difference between Bayport and Everest for Bayport to come back from 2 goals down. And, in the 5 minutes or so after the Evergreens went up 1-0, Bayport was generating more chances. In the last 5 minutes or so of play, the Evergreens have been generating more chances. This is chipped ahead, Jack Crow. Crow offside. Whistle went up. Bayport doesn't like the contact with the goalie. In fact, the goalkeeper is down. Going to have an injury stoppage here. Bayport coach said something to the official as he was going by. Goalkeeper now pops up, got the wind knocked out of him. Yeah, he's looking for a yellow card on a play like that. I guess the argument for the card is this. The contact came after the whistle was sounded. Now, and yes, there's going to be a yellow card there. I think I agree with that. Can't be knocking down the other team's goalie after a whistle. So Jack Crow gets the yellow card at the 28-minute mark. Glad to see that David Doherty, the opposing keeper, is okay. Evergreens come away with the ball here. Got a player on the wing. Little too long for Owen Marquardt. From the corner, tried to get it centered. Goalie is off his line, and the Evergreens have scored. Goalie came off his line, and Jaden Koffel has scored for the Evergreens at the 29th minute. 2-0 Everest. Jaden Kufal's goal. Stand by for assist information. Again, goalie came all the way over to the near side post. Kufal scored on the far side. Yeah, I think the waters just got deep for Bayport. Everest won the JV game before we came on air. That was a 3-1 victory for the Trees. I think if you're Bayport, you've got 10 minutes left in the first half. Bayport's got to get one of these goals back. Played off to the wing, unable to center was Michael Schreiner. Goal kick. Bayport possesses and plays it back. To the center, that's not such a good pass. Jacob Gissel, there's a nice ball down the field. Now a little bit of a race for Owen Marquardt. Marquardt couldn't quite possess, but kind of shoved the Bayport player away and got the ball back. Can Marquardt center from there? Out of play, throw in deep in the offensive zone for the Evergreens. From the edge of the box, Evergreens try to fight to keep that ball, taken away by Bayport. Out on the wing, Woolens Friedrich plays that back. 8.5 minutes to go until halftime. Why don't we step away for a commercial break before the half? Evergreens now lead 2-0 on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Be part of a Marshfield tradition at Maple Fall Fest, September 14th and 15th. Start each morning with a potato or buttermilk pancake breakfast and shop over 125 handmade arts and craft vendors. Also, make sure to check out the Kids Zone, yummy food court with maple specialties, beer garden, and a comedic grilling show with TV's Mad Dog and Merrill. Don't miss the 32nd Annual Fall Fest, Saturday and Sunday, September 14th and 15th at Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Learn more at visitmarshfield.com and follow us on Facebook.
Welcome back. I'm Chris Conley. The Evergreens deserve the 2-0 lead that they have right now, but Bayport was a little unlucky on both of the goals. Jacob Gissel's goal at the 3-minute mark from the opening moments of the game looked like it also bounced off one of the Bayport defenders. So I think that ball may have changed direction before it found the back of the net. Jaden Kufal's goal, Bayport goalie got lost going left to right. Was on the near side post. Ball shifted on him to the far side post. That part of the net was unguarded. There's a good look and just over the crossbar. Owen Marquardt cranks that one up and just a little too tall. Tell you what, Owen was not a starter for the Evergreens, but he's come in as a very effective fresh set of legs for this Everest team. Marquardt's found himself around the ball a lot. Evergreen's passing, I think, is better at this stage of the match than it was earlier in the evening. Evergreen's making those small little connections to move the ball down the pitch. Out of play over the far touchline, Bayport will throw in. Bo Wendricks, a junior, subs in. Got a whistle here. Our referee is holding up until the sub is off the field. For a great selection of RVs at Camping World in Rothschild off I-39, they offer a great variety of brands and sizes to fit what you're looking for, complete with maintenance, repair services, rental options, camping gear, apparel, and more. Take your RV to the next level. Camping World in Rothschild. More online at campingworld.com. Campingworld.com. Friedrich tries to center that, not quite cleared out from close range. Bayport player went down, got a whistle here. This is going to be a penalty in the box. Penalty kick is coming up. This potentially lets Bayport right back into the game. A foul has been called, and a penalty kick is coming. So an Everest 2-goal lead may be about to become a 1-goal lead. This at the 35th minute, so late first half. Penalty kick coming, and it's stopped. Oh my goodness. The penalty kick is stopped. Daniel Scholler, senior captain, tried to go towards the near post, and Asen Witter denied him. So that's Witter stepping up his game right before our eyes. Witter denies the penalty kick. 2-0 still. So Bayport sure feels snake bit now. Couldn't even put the penalty kick in the back of the net. What suddenly looked like it was going to be a 1-goal game stays at 2-0. Evergreens now want to get it to halftime with that 2-goal lead. From long range, much too tall. Into the tree line behind the net. Someone's going to have to actually leave the soccer compound and get that. Wedged up high against the chain link fence against one of the pine trees behind the goal. Unofficially, 3.5 minutes till halftime. Out of play and a throw in for Bayport. Again, the Evergreens did not score any goals in their first match of the season. 3-0 losers on the road at Oshkosh West. The home opener tonight, at least so far, is going a lot better. Yeah, Bayport seems to be a little desperate right now. Like they want to make something happen, even if they have to force it in the final moments of the first half. The match certainly feels different if they're down by 1 goal at halftime instead of down by the 2 that they face now. Unofficially entering the 38th minute of a 40-minute first half. We're going to have a little bit of stoppage time here. Off his line, sliding and denying Woolens Friedrich is Asen Witter. Again, with a 2-goal lead, you can take that chance. Witter appears to be their best player. Got a whistle. Here's a foul on the Evergreens. Sliding challenge. Bayport comes away with the ball. Bouncing ball towards the goal, gathered in. Long ball ahead. Owen Marquardt again. A little bit too long for him. Got a whistle here. Foul is on Owen. My time up here in the broadcast booth is unofficial. I'm told that there'll be about 1 minute of stoppage time here. All right, I've got us at 40 minutes right now in the first half. Just under a minute officially on the game clock. There's a stop and a late save from Asen Witter. Witter's been up to every challenge so far, including a stopped penalty kick. Witter's having a great game in goal for the Evergreens. Here's Marquardt again pushing forward, closing moments of the first half. Marquardt still has it, tried to center, but there's no one there. So in just a moment, we will come to halftime, and the Evergreens are going to take a 2-0 lead to the break. Final run here for the Pirates. Chipped and up high. That deflected off one of the Everest players. I believe there'll be a late corner kick coming here. That'll be the end of the first half. Evergreens with goals in the 3rd and the 29th minute, And a stopped penalty kick at the 35th minute. Everest leads Bayport 2-0 at halftime on Zaleski Sports.
Paul, what we're looking for today first is that basic shopper, the one that's going to go for fruit that's in season right now, because those are the easy picks, the raspberry, the strawberry, the blueberry. But the experts, the one who are going to get the job done today and shine bright on a day like today, those are the ones shopping for the mangoes.
And when you think about vegetables at the grocery store, really there's a lot at stake, because at this point your next stop is the meat market. You don't want to be chicken when you go ahead and pick out your vegetables. You got to make sure you got the right pairing.
When you double clutch on your list, that's when things quickly spiral out of control.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com. Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Access Insurance is your complete independent insurance agency for auto, home, business, and life insurance serving Wisconsin and Minnesota. Insurance can often be confusing and frustrating, but with Access Insurance you get experienced advisors that pair you with exactly the coverage you need at the most competitive prices for every stage of life. Located in Weston and a proud supporter of area high school athletics, their business truly does revolve around you. Learn more at accessinsurance.net or by calling 715-355-8400.
Yeah, and you think about all the different techniques he's got to have in his repertoire, right? All the arrows in his quiver, and he's got all of them here today.
I mean, medium well. Do you want it rare? Special orders, pickles, no pickles, ketchup, no ketchup.
What we're seeing here, Paul, the spatula control is unreal.
Yeah, it's one of those deals where he's got absolutely no beef. He's just focused on doing his job. Yeah, I mean, without these cooks, everyone would just truly be fried.
At Nicolet Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolet Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Whether you're just beginning your educational journey or seeking a new opportunity, we're here for you. At North Central Technical College, we have unique partnerships with four-year colleges that allow you to transfer seamlessly to and from our campus, saving you time and money. With hundreds of transfer options available, the path to a bachelor's degree and a great paying career are just a step away. North Central Technical College. Start here, go anywhere.
Welcome to J&D Tube Benders. Here at J&D, we strive to meet our customers' requirements and expectations. We pursue this goal through the effort of our dedicated employees by continually improving in the areas of customer service, quality, and productivity. We pride ourselves on not only being a pillar of the manufacturing industry, but a family to our employees. J&D Tube Benders, the fastest name in tube line fabrication.
In every department at Dull Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
Elite Auto Care is a family-owned business providing top-notch car care to the Schofield, Weston, and Wausau area. They deliver honest and professional automotive repair and maintenance services with quality ASE certified technicians that you can trust. Elite Auto Care offers the latest technology and is equipped to handle all major and minor repairs on both foreign and domestic vehicles. From general maintenance, air conditioning and brakes to exhaust, axle repair, tires, or just a simple oil change. Turn to Elite Auto Care, your local family-owned auto business on Schofield Avenue in Schofield.
Welcome back. I'm Chris Conley, getting ready for the second half of tonight's soccer coverage. Evergreens with a Jacob Giesel goal at the 3-minute mark. Jaden Kufal at the 29th minute. Bayport was denied on a penalty kick at the 35th minute, keeping us at 2-0. Bayport's got a new goalkeeper. Ethan Olson is in, taking over for David Doherty. Whistle will sound, putting play back in just a moment. And yes, we're underway. Second half, Evergreen starting 2 goals to the good. I see we have some people up here in our soccer booth who are following other sports. We're following baseball. The Brewers began play today with a magic number of 14. What's that? Magic number is a combination of Brewers' wins and the second-place team's losses between now and the end of the season. When the magic number reaches 0, the Brewers will have clinched the NL Central. I saw one of the more stupid statistics today. The Brewers have guaranteed themselves a 500 season. Well, they're going to finish a lot better than that. So the Brewers could not win another game and would still be at 500 with 82 wins so far in the year. Brewers and Cardinals tonight. Last check, Cardinals were leading 3-2 in that game. And then the Packers, someone in the NFL thought it was a great job or a great idea to send them to Sao Paulo, Brazil. There are some Eagles players who have said that their friends and loved ones, like their wives and children, should not go to Sao Paulo, Brazil, because they've got safety and security concerns there. In fact, the NFL just revealed today both teams are staying at the same hotel because of security issues, that all of these security assets can be focused on the same building. I get it. It's all about the money. But I think also they've played games in London before. They've played games in Germany before. The security situation in those places is just different than Sao Paulo, Brazil. Even in Mexico City. I have a friend who took a vacation in Mexico City every year, loved it there. Said Mexico City is a cosmopolitan city. It's not like some other parts of Mexico, which are dangerous. Mexico City, if you know the area and have a good guide, no problems in Mexico City. In fact, he said the food and the cuisine and the culture is great there. Oh, the NFL has played games there. Sao Paulo, Brazil is a little bit of a different animal. Off a foul here that's lofted towards the goal. Easy save for Asen Witter. You know, I think Witter's been the star of the game for the Evergreens. Witter's a really hard keeper to score on. High ball with a lot of air on it. Don't like that the Bayport player pushed off there. No whistle. Nick Yang was kind of shoved off that ball. The Evergreens have been the better passing team, too. Long run along the far side. There's a challenge. Play through it. I think that's a good no whistle there. Bayport coach calling for offside. You know what? The side official agreed, just a delayed call. That's the right way to handle that. You let the play develop. And if the team that was onside gets the ball back and gets the advantage, no whistle. Play forward. Evergreens in control for now. I mean, this match becomes interesting if the next goal belongs to Bayport and if there's enough time on the clock for them to work towards the equalizer. But Bayport's got to make that happen. So far, they have not. Ball is up. Almost headed out. Not quite. Bayport still possesses. Edge of the box. Looking for some separation, but the Everest defense is packed in. That's the luxury you have, too, with a 2-goal lead. Whistle here. Foul on the Pirates. We're brought to you by Backey's Family Chiropractic in Rothschild. Personalized chiropractic care in a family-oriented atmosphere. They'll help any age patients from a few days old to moms and dads trying to keep up with the kids. No matter what issue your body is battling, migraines, anxiety, stress, and youth issues, let Backey's Family Chiropractic give you back the life you deserve. Long ball down the side. Almost made the connection with Jayden Kufal, who's got a goal already today. Challenged at the edge of the box. Evergreen still possess. Can Everest get it centered from there? I mean, if the next goal belongs to the Evergreens, that's probably the knockout blow. The Evergreens are not going to give up a 3-goal lead tonight. Centered in traffic. Trying to play this back. Shot wide. Dean Isham. So the Evergreens get a look at 5 minutes into the second half. While the Evergreens put this ball in play with a 2-0 lead, let's step aside for a message from our sponsors. This is high school soccer on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Hi, I'm Karen from the Hearing House, and these are our grandchildren. Children are difficult to hear with anybody with hearing loss, and I know I would hate to miss out on anything they say.
Gamma, they're cheating.
Even that. If you're missing out on what they're saying, you're probably missing out on a lot more.
Love you, Gamma.
Aw, and they have important things to say.
Make your house a hearing house.
While we were in our commercial break, that was a foul on Bayport in kind of a sticky part of the field. Sam Caston sent the kick high over the crossbar just outside of the big box, straight on. Yeah, Bayport can't afford any mistakes here. From the wing, Everest tries to fill in. Bayport takes it away. Bayport opened the season with 2 wins. Maybe kind of a quiet bus ride back home, about 90 minutes from here. Long ball ahead, but too long. Try and connect with Willens Friedrich, but instead goalkeeper Asen Witter is up. Merrill Steel is your partner for structural steel fabrication. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. Apply today at merrillsteel.com. Upcoming on Zaleski Sports, Thursday we'll have DC Everest Volleyball. They're taking on Merrill. Friday Night Lights is back at Steam Stadium at Stephen Hagen Field. We've got a date for DC Everest and Wisconsin Rapids. And this broadcast team will be over at Wausau Newman on Saturday for afternoon football. 8-man football, Newman Catholic takes on Almond Bancroft. Friedrich again tries to chip that forward and disrupting the chance. Evergreen's had a defensive player back. Corner kick coming up. See if Bayport can make something happen from one of these set pieces. Nicolay Bank offers personal banking at its best. Locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, Colby, Medford, Edgar, Merrill, and online at nicolaybank.com. From the far side, Friedrich will put this into play. Lot of air under this, curling away from the goal mouth. And nothing comes of it. That wasn't a very good chance. Kufal, good job. Play on through that as Dean Isham went tumbling. Bayport plays it back. David Doherty, who was the goalkeeper in the first half, just got a touch there. Doherty plays midfield now. looking to center from the near side. Evergreens take that ball away. And chipped forward, so Bayport moves backwards. Delayed whistle, it's against the Pirates. Evergreen's doing a good job of disrupting these Bayport passes right now. We're 10 minutes into the second half. Friedrich. Nice dribbling, but doesn't get any separation. Again, the Everest defense blanketing there. Chase Bruschi came up, denied the shot. A run along the far sideline. Evergreens have it off the post and in. 3-0 lead. Jaden Kufal has scored for the second time tonight. Jaden Kufal at the 29th minute and now 50th minute. We'll check for just a moment. An assist has been announced. Who do we give the assist to there? Marquardt gets the assist. Owen Marquardt, who's been active since coming on as a sub. And the Evergreens are sitting pretty right now. Christian Kale is in for Everest. Dean Isham is out. Ball's out of play in front of the student section. While the Evergreens have stretched this lead out to 3-0, why don't we step aside for a word from our sponsors? DC Everest Soccer on Zaleski Sports.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
At Abbey Bank, we're not just providing you a home loan, we're financing your memories for a lifetime. Picture all your new memories, from newlyweds to your baby's first steps. With birthday and holiday celebrations, all the way to high school graduation. Let our highly recommended mortgage loan officers help you embrace the joy of celebrating life's big moments in your new home. Find out how we make banking about you. Get started today by applying online at abbeybank.com. Abbey Bank is member FDIC and equal housing lender.
We're back, and there's some confusion over the substitutions here. Got a stoppage at the 52nd minute. Let's see if all the subs come in or not. Nope. Can only sub in one, not four here. So 3 Everest players are coming off for the time being. a rare extended stoppage that doesn't involve an injury or a goal here in high school soccer. Our whistle will sound and play will be back in just a moment. Evergreen's quick throw in into traffic, though. Bayport takes the ball away. But Bayport down by 3, even though there's a lot of soccer left. 28 minutes of playing time still to go, but down by 3 goals. The waters are deep for Bayport here. Packing the defense in, that went off one of the defenders. This is going to be a corner, I believe, for Bayport. Now the 3 subs come in. Now this will be a goal kick here. Hezi Maletsko is on for the Evergreens. Landon True is back in. And one player to be named later. Teams trading possessions right now near the center of the pitch. Again, the Evergreens pack the defense in after extending this lead up to 3-0. "25 minutes of soccer remains. Shot there. Everest defender Landon True made a pest of himself, and that went up high and over the crossbar. See if Asen Witter gets his shutout. He will have earned it, stopping a penalty kick late in the first half. David Doherty, who was the first half goalkeeper, is still on. Sean Hess, a junior defenseman, just came in. Two 2-0 at halftime, 3-0 now. As the Evergreens look to even their record before conference play begins on Thursday when they'll take on Wausau West. Talked a little bit earlier with Josh Roloff before our game began. Of course, we'll be on the field with him, assuming the 3-0 lead is safe. Coach Roloff says that he believes Marshfield, Wisconsin Rapids, and Wausau West are the main competition for the Evergreens. Tough angle. Goal is empty, and there's nothing doing from that angle for David Doherty. Doherty couldn't get that straightened out. Kicked over the end line. Goal kick for the Evergreens. You know, for years now in boys soccer, no one Wisconsin Valley team's been head and shoulders above the others. So that kind of makes the head-to-head play that much more interesting. That's a handball. Ball came up and hit Daniel Scholler in the arm. Evergreens forward again. Splitting defenders, tangled in the box, no whistle. Play through that. Evergreens don't need it, up 3-0. Out of play, throw in here for Everest. DC Everest High School Soccer is brought to you by Great Lakes Cheese. Join the team at Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau. You'll work at a state-of-the-art facility with excellent benefits, pay, culture, and more. Join a growing company and get your career on the right path. Great Lakes Cheese. You can apply online at greatlakescheese.com. Bayport thought they had this out of danger, but the Evergreens possess again. Into the box from the far side. Sliding challenge. Evergreens take that ball back. Over the touchline, Bayport will throw in. Bayport's getting some new players on. Bo Wendricks and Michael Schreiner are in. Evergreens got a new player on, too. I think that was Brecken Thomas, Jr., who's come on, number 13 for the Evergreens. Little room in the center for Bayport. Skipping pass to the near touchline. And that wasn't such a good pass, trying to find Woolens Friedrich. Friedrich's been kind of bottled up. He's Bayport's best player. Evergreens tried to make a connection along the wing. Still come away with the ball. A feed to the near side post. Pass a little slow in getting there. Offside. That was one of the easier offside calls. If you're not familiar with soccer, you look for the second player on the team that possesses the ball. If that second player is ahead of the last defender, offside. And the Evergreens were in that case. France Propane is your locally owned complete service propane company. They've served all of central Wisconsin for over 2 generations. Learn more at francepropane.com. Get your propane at France Propane in Schofield. Local, quality, family. Now we're at the midway point of the second half. Jaden Kufal's got 2 of the Everest 3 goals at the 29th minute in the first half and at the 50th minute here in the second. Bayport's trying to set up this restart. A little bit of confusion here. Thrown in, back in traffic. Evergreen's long ball down the far side. Trying to chase it down is Hezi Maletsko. Hezi's fast shot just over the crossbar. The Evergreens bidding for a 4th goal tonight. Little too tall. Tommy Waller, a junior, comes on. Chase Brewski is off. So the Evergreens, by the time tonight is over, will even things up at 1 win and 1 loss on the season, with matches on Thursday and Saturday. I know we'll see them at least a few times more here on Zaleski Sports. Looking forward to that. Girls volleyball against Merrill on Thursday on these Zaleski Sports channels. High ball, and the Evergreens have a defensive player back. It's over the touchline. Bayport will throw in. Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. Count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. That's Culligan Water. Fancy ball handling from Hezi Maletsko. Then no one home trying to get that out to the wing. Evergreens from the near side trying to create something high. Nope. I guess what's going to be disappointing for Bayport tonight, they get off to a 2-win season. They're 2-0. Come over here against a team that's lost its first match. And then you may get shut out tonight. So that will indeed make for a quiet bus ride home. 64 minutes in. And Bayport just shows no sign of flipping the script right now. While the Evergreens restart here, why don't we step out for a quick break? High school soccer on Zaleski Sports.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
A nice controlled turn, and here comes the pontoon. What a boat!
I don't know that you can have a better activity today than the pontoon through this event. I said this is a world-class event. That was a world-class trailering of that pontoon right there.
Now we've got the green arrow, so now you got a little bit of a little. Oh! U-turn! U-turn! Oh my goodness!
U-turn? You gotta be kidding me!
It's a broadcaster's dream because we're literally in the middle of a crossing pattern.
Asen Witter with a sliding stop on the near side post while we were in our commercial break. He hasn't been all that busy in the second half. Express Employment says get help finding your next career at Express Employment Professionals. Locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. Learn more at expresspros.com. That's expresspros.com. Trying to get this centered here. Try to get it to Friedrich in traffic. Goalie's going to come out and tangled up with the Bayport player. No whistle. Long running ball here for Jack Crow. Crow's got to be long-winded. Ball goes out of bounds. Foul on Everest. For all of your personal, business, auto, and life insurance needs, there's always a local agent you can look to at Axis Insurance. Have a friend in your corner and customize the coverage you need. Learn more at AxisInsurance.net. AxisInsurance.net. Their business revolves around you. That's a last defender's sliding stop from David Doherty. Or else the Evergreens are going to have a shot at a fourth goal tonight. Everest gets this ahead. Hezi Maletsko stopped and lost control of the ball. Hezi is so fast. He's just noticeably faster than some of the other players. That time left the ball behind him. Tried to center. That's one of the better passes for the Pirates, and the shot is wheeled wide. Evergreens are going to make a change at goalkeeper. Garrick Willard comes on for the Evergreens. Asen Witter was solid tonight. Again, Witter stopped a penalty kick late in the first half. Witter just pointed to his left knee like he may be bloodied. May need to come off here. So Witter plays until the 68th minute. And looking for the shutout for the final 12 minutes of match play is Garrick Willard. So neither of the starting goalkeepers are in net right now. Ethan Olson, to our left for Bayport, came on at halftime for David Doherty. Doherty's been playing midfield. And now Asen Witter's night is done. Garrick Willard, senior, in for a junior right now. Here's a nice ball ahead. Let's see if Hezi Maletsko can gather it. Nope, a little too long for him. Got a whistle. Referee didn't like that push. I agree. Just over 10 minutes of match play remaining. 2 goals in the first half for Everest, 1 more here in the second. 3-0. Substitution coming in for the Pirates. Aiden Fritz, a junior. Save, diving save there for Garrick Willard. Willard keeps a 0 up next to Bayport. Willard will punt it out at the 70th minute. J&D Tube Benders, founded in 1968. They've stayed in the Felch family ever since. A locally owned manufacturer specializing in tube bending, welding, brazing, hydraulic tube assemblies, end forming, cutting, machining, and laser cutting. Tubing materials include carbon steel, copper, stainless steel, and aluminum. Find and join the J&D Tube Bending team in the Schofield Industrial Park or apply online, jdtubebending.com. Yeah, the outcome of this match has not been in doubt for a while. Mason Randall comes on for the Evergreens. Bricken Thomas comes off. Long ball down and no one's there. It'll roll out of play. Throw in for the Pirates. Spinning move there and got a whistle against Bayport. No, other way. Maletzko ball ahead to Jack Crow. Can Crow center from the wing? Mutual of Wausau Insurance protects homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Go online, mutualofwausau.com, and find an agent near you. Mutualofwausau.com. Foul called against Bayport. Bayport, right. The Evergreens will face a three-man wall from the wing. Maletzko high and over the crossbar. Keeps us at 3-0. Jayden Kufal, who's got 2 goals tonight, comes on for a final spin. Hezi Maletzko is off. Let me check with my producer here. Do we need to take another commercial break, or are we good at this stage of the match? Nope, we're good. Keep it here for the final 7 minutes of play as the Evergreens count down to victory on this Tuesday night. Foul on Bayport. Players get tangled up. Yep, foul on the Evergreens. Yep, Everest defense has been good. Everest playing goal tonight's been excellent. And the Evergreens offense has generated enough. 3-0. Keys to victory tonight. Sean Hess comes on for Bayport. David Doherty is off. Crowd just being told officially 5 minutes of match play, so there'll be no stoppage time as of right now. When we get to full time, our match is over. Evergreens cleared that out. Throw in for Bayport on the edge of the attacking third. Evergreens have a 3-on-2, but a little slow in developing. Ball to the wing, and no one's there. Just a race to it. Everest player Evan Schroeder is closest to it. Bayport was at the edge of the box. Evergreens park it out of bounds in front of the parent section. The Lawn Chair Brigade. Bayport will throw in. Unofficially, 3.5 minutes left in tonight's match. Post-game coverage will follow here on Zaleski Sports. Jayden Kufal's got 2 goals. Asen Witter was great in net. We'll let Coach Josh Roloff decide, won't we? Yeah, I think we will. Everest replacement keeper Garrett Willard is out, cradles it with both hands. Maybe the last time Willard touches it in the final 2.5 minutes of play. In traffic, Bayport not quite able to clear. About to enter the 78th minute today. Centering pass, maybe one final chance for Bayport. A shove at the edge of the box. Play on. No whistle this late in the match. Unofficially, 90 seconds till we reach full time. In the closing moments here, let's recap the scoring. The Evergreens played from in front early. Brian Lord set up Jacob Gissel at the 3-minute mark. 1-0 Evergreens. We stayed at 1-0 till the 29th minute. Jaden Kufal scored the first of his 2 goals from close range. Goalie was blocked from moving from the near side post to the far side post, and Jaden was on the far side, was able to chip it in. 2-0 at halftime. At the 35th minute, Bayport awarded a penalty kick, and it was stopped by Everest goalie Asen Witter, keeping the shutout intact. 2-0 at halftime. Only scoring here in the second half in the 50th minute, Jaden Kufal again from Owen Marquardt. So Kufal's got 2 goals in what's going to be the Evergreens' first win of the season. Post-game coverage is coming up next here on Zaleski Sports. We wish Bayport the best of luck for their season. Again, it's early. Bayport will fall to 2-1-0 on the year. And the Evergreens, after opening up with a loss at Oshkosh West before the Labor Day weekend, come back on the first school day of the year and will record a win here. The final score is going to be 3-0. And the Evergreens will even their season at 1 win, 1 loss, and no ties. We thank you for joining us for high school soccer coverage on Zaleski Sports. Our final score tonight is DC Everest 3, Bayport 0. From the Everest soccer pitch, I'm Chris Conley. Thank you for joining us for the coverage tonight. Stay tuned for our Merrill Steel postgame show. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. Apply today at merrillsteel.com. Postgame coverage is next after an Everest 3-0 win over Bayport on Zaleski Sports.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merrill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Merrill Steel Incorporated, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight shipments, along with hundreds of trailers ranging from 48-foot flatbeds to heavy-haul Jeep and booster combinations. We employ only the most highly skilled professional drivers, highly experienced mechanics, and knowledgeable office staff who work as a team to provide cost-effective service in a timely manner. Our shipping fleet is a major reason why we are able to be competitive throughout North America, including the contiguous 48 states, Alaska, and Canada. Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about us. We look forward to having you join us in building it big.
One on either side, please. Post-game coverage now on Zaleski Sports. The Evergreens take their home soccer opener 3-0. Coach Josh Roloff's to my right. Coach, what was the step forward from the opener before the holiday weekend?
Oh, I think Oshkosh West showed us a lot of weaknesses that we had, and we had a nice long weekend, especially with Labor Day. We got in a few practices, and we really were able to clean things up, and a big part of that was Garrett here kind of commanding the defense and cleaning up where we gave up the 3 goals against Oshkosh West.
I thought there were a lot of very satisfying things. The passing looked like it was pretty good tonight, and some of the parents said that was an area that needed to improve from week one. Defense was solid. You got good play and goal tonight, too.
You know, I think it was pretty good all around. I mean, I'm pretty happy with the performance. A few small things that we can clean up, as always. But, I mean, overall, the boys played hard. Midfield did a great job, I thought. And, we're looking forward to Wausau West on Thursday.
A lot of teams, whatever the sport is, the big step forward comes from the first game to the second. That seemed like that was the case tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. And these guys are so receptive to our coaching. I think that's such a big part of it. You know, we work on just a couple of things, and they really took to it, and it showed tonight. It's great for us to get this result.
Coach, enjoy the win tonight. Congratulations. Spend some time with Garrett Close. Tell me a little bit about did it seem like a step forward from last week's game?
Definitely. Last week, we didn't play bad. We just had a few things to clean up, and we definitely cleaned them all up in this game. We looked pretty good. I liked how our team was playing tonight.
It's an interesting team this year because there are a lot of quality players, but there's not one guy that's really a standout. There's not, well, he's going to score all the goals or he's going to make all the plays. So it's a balanced attack, it looks like.
Yeah, it's great. Playing with these guys is super fun. It's not only a good team, but it's a fun team. Everyone out here is having fun in practice during the game, and our offense is really creative, and it's amazing to see.
For the last couple of seasons now, Everest has been near the top of the table in the Valley Conference. It's a conference where it doesn't seem like there's one team that stands out from the others. So the head-to-head matchups like Wausau West 2 days from now, those are important games.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see how we do against West and in the conference in general. Especially in West, we have a lot of friends that we play club with, and it'll be an exciting game.
Congratulations on the win tonight. Thanks for coming over.
Thank you, sir.
Stick around for just a moment. Jake Kufal's got 2 goals of the 3-0 DC Everest win today over Bayport. That's going to wrap up our coverage from the DC Everest soccer pitch. The Evergreens even their record at 1 win, 1 loss, and no ties. Thanks for joining us tonight on Zaleski Sports. You do the highlight house for us, please? You know what that is.
Yeah.
Look up there and say your name, and then say you're in the house. You can hold the mic.
I'm Garrett Close, and I'm in the house.
Very good. Thanks a lot. Congratulations. Appreciate you coming over.